All right. I am recording and we are back. I forgot to pull up my fantasy calendar. Of course I did. If you don't forget one thing, it's not a good game because that means you forgot many things. Awesome. Okay. It is currently the 3rd of Neth. And you guys are on Absalom Station. You have had a very eventful day. Bug is depressed. Ken is fatigued. But your day is not done yet. You currently now know that one of the last things you need to do before you can start up on your race to see if you can beat the Wintermorn to your payoff is to actually acquire the cargo. And you were told specifically that you could look for a man by the name of Rygon Vul, who has a cult situated over here in Absalom Station. So, what would you... Vul.
Ooh.
And yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts if you guys are doing anything. If you have any interactions or are getting ready, as you have just acquired a potentially working drift engine from some goblins.
Yes. Don't know if I got any conversations or interactions, but Judge is ready and would probably have at least like checked up on like how the is the engine already installed or is it in the process of being installed?
It has to be fixed first.
That's right.
Because
Okay.
it's leaking portal to another dimension.
No, that was fixed, but the actual drift engine needs to be fixed because you recall that it was damaged specifically in the crash. You suspect that it actually might have been the reason why it crashed. So you guys have to, with the help of your mechanics, fix it before then installing it, but you guys wanted to handle the cult thing first.
Exactly, and the goblins are starting work on it. Okay.
Yes, and then whenever you guys are done with that cult thing, if you have a chance, you can also come back and help speed them up.
Okay.
Slick.
No, I think Judge would just suggest that we should probably make our way, get this cult situation out of the way before anything else happens.
I think so. I don't have any conversations in me right now either, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Let's do it.
All right. Would somebody like to do me a computers or culture check to find out about this cult? To find where
Oh my
it is?
gosh. I love culture.
I love computers.
Bestie!
Okay.
I'll also
21.
do culture.
No, wait. Wait. I think I did the math wrong.
Not a good first roll. This is because I didn't do my roll before the game.
Oh wait, I was right. I got a 23, boys.
14.
Okay. Awesome. So, you guys can pretty easily find information. Mostly, Ken is the fastest one to find it. But you find a bunch of similar information. And this is... the information I'm about to tell you is under that sort of veneer of making yourself sound better, of course. But you find that Rygon Vul actually runs an augmentation shop. And he is currently situated in a business he calls Singularity House. As his philosophy that he espouses is called Singularity. Which he proudly says is a means to the pursuit of an infinite existence through undeath. And he operates out of Singularity House, and it is an augmentation shop / cult sanctum. Over in the Sparks neighborhood of the Spike, which is sort of a district of Absalom.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I think we would probably taxi cab our way over.
Yeah, okay, cool. You already took the credits out for that last time, right?
I paid for on the trip here. I don't think we paid for the way to the
Oh,
cult
that's
yet.
right. That's right. That's right. Okay, then it's 1 credit per person.
I can pay for it.
Yay.
Nice.
Awesome. And you guys head on over. And as you sort of take a taxi over, you're dropped off at what almost looks like an engineering bay. It looks like it was another business beforehand. And it doesn't have any signage or anything. But whenever you go up to the front door, it does open if you guys are going in.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going in? Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Everybody get in the foundry.
Oh God. Okay.
I forgot
my
to tell you
God.
guys to do it. I assumed
Oh,
you would
God.
get here. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
I'm already here.
Welcome.
Invalid password. What do you mean invalid password?
It's gay.
It's gay.
I
It's
know
gay.
it's gay. It just wouldn't let me in.
Us pointing, us surrounding Molly in a circle and pointing.
Gay.
Gay. It's gay.
I know it's gay.
OMG.
I know it's gay.
Man.
You are gay.
My mouse landed over Odessa's thing, and suddenly the Odessa art took up the entire screen.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's a glitch that
God.
happens. It does that to me for Judge a lot, actually.
Uh-oh. It just happened to Ken. I got hit right in the face.
It can't.
Get Ken. All right. So you guys walk into the building, and you are in a little room.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
What?
Jesus.
Did you open the door?
That wasn't me.
Whoa. Noise.
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 Anyways, so I can read the description of this reading room. You see that the double. That does get on the recording. Everybody, please don't do that.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry. Nathan, you're fine.
That's wild. I wonder who did that.
Please go ahead.
Molly?
Please go ahead. No. Everybody shut the fuck up. Let the DM.
The double door to the southeast is flanked by small plants with blood-red flowers and segmented leaves that resemble finger bones. On the northwest wall, a computer with 2 large screens displays promotional videos and a user interface that you can use. There seems to be no other person here.
Computer.
Yeah, you're going up to the computer.
Computer.
Okay, computer. You approach the computer and you see that it sort of lights up. And it goes to show this sort of like logo for like Singularity, and it says, "Welcome to Singularity House. Please identify yourselves."
Guests.
I'm sorry, there's no appointment under the name guests. Would you like to leave a message?
And
Um,
come over here.
I'll lean down.
Say that we're interested in joining.
No. Ken gets up. We're interested in joining.
I'm sorry, there's no appointments under the name. We're interested in joining. Would you like to leave a message?
Ah,
Can I hack this motherfucker?
I
Are
was
you not
gonna
going
say,
to leave a message?
No.
I was gonna say we should say like the appointment. If we were trying to get the parts, wasn't it Rashia? No, not Rashia. Rashay. Yes, that like.
Rashay?
it's
New puzzle, guys. New puzzle.
she
Computer voicemail.
she basically said to just like kiss up to him basically, and that might help us get it, but there was no like password she gave me, I don't think. Which would be nice if she gave me one.
Can we make an appointment for right now?
I look at the robot. Can we make an appointment for right now?
Please leave your message after the tone. Beep.
Oh my god.
That's all
I am
recording.
going to hack this computer.
The camera is recording now, so.
Ken just looks and she puts Odessa up on the chair. And she just like motions to her. She just motions. Say something.
Hi, my name is Odessa Darling, and my crew and I were interested in learning a bit more about your establishment. And we were interested in hearing more about it from you and potentially becoming members. We would like to speak with you as soon as possible, if that's acceptable. I've heard so many great things about you.
As soon as you stop talking, you hear a tone, and it says, "We will deliver your message as soon as possible. Please make yourself comfortable." And then the screen sort of goes dark. I would like you, Odessa, to roll me a bluff check. Because you are lying.
Hey.
I don't know, we might not be lying soon. Maybe Odessa will really like it.
Who knows?
Want some necrografts?
That is a 22.
Okay. You actually see that the computer sort of shuts off, and I would like to ask now, are you guys doing anything in particular immediately after this?
The chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bug
Yeah.
is sitting in a chair.
Nice.
And let's give it a few moments.
They put their legs up on it.
1 second, I'm changing the music.
Hidden in her ADHD ass.
I want to
I'm like,
mention, Ken actually would be pacing. She would like look
Yeah.
really anxious and like kind of angry.
I really
Oh,
like the
no.
snappish do something that she was like to Odessa.
Because the
That's
second it
funny.
stopped being a computer, that was just like being a computer. She was just like,
I'm done.
Go
As
ahead,
you
God.
guys kind of sit around in this waiting room, it's not particularly uncomfortable, but also you very quickly find less and less to sort of focus on. And eventually, you see the screen go to click on, and a different voice goes to speak to you. As this sort of dark voice says, "Welcome. Please, come to the Necroforge, and I shall show you what immortality looks like." As the door opens.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry. And you can walk in. Don't go too far. I have things to read.
Thank you for walking Nika for me. Thank you for walking my dog.
The first room that you pass in, as these two doors sort of open, as you see a small bare alcove that contains two 10-foot-long holographic recovery units. That are like these little small like bed chambers that look like the kind of place that like patients would heal in, but they are both empty. And then whenever you go to the next room, this is very familiar to some of you as you enter what looks to be a surgical chamber. And you see that it is a cramped chamber with an overhead robotic arm with an integrated lamp and medical imaging devices, all located on a track above a surgery table, littered with implements and spattered with blood. And there's a computer in the corner. Bug, I would like you to roll me a perception really quick.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay. 16 plus 5, 21.
You actually see that there's a very a decent array of medical tools in here. You see on the table there is a dermal stapler along with a spare battery for it. You see 2 tier 1 analgesics and 2 tier 1 antibiotics, as well as 2 tier 1 coagulants and 2 tier 1 excitants.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm getting
Thank you.
medical
Sorry, my brain is
talk.
small.
It's okay, medical talk. But you find all of these things kind of just scattered around the room. It's up to you if you do anything about it, but they are items that are there.
Thank God.
Yeah, you hacking that computer?
Can I see if there's a camera looking at me?
I would love if you could check that, actually. That's a very good habit. Roll me a perception.
Hey, that's pretty good. Let's see what my bonus is. Perception, that would be a 21.
You don't see a camera in here.
Slay! I'm hacking.
Okay, roll me a computer's check.
Beep boop beep.
Oh wait, there's no camera.
There's no camera in here.
I do not see a camera in here.
I'm gonna take some things.
Okay.
28.
Okay. So you go to hack into this computer, and you see that it doesn't have technically as much as you would expect, like a computer at like a business or someplace that has a lot of security. You see a little bit about like the sort of I suppose dividends, the money that comes in, the kinds of graphs that they make, which is exclusively necrographs, and they almost seem to be a pretty big like contender in sort of the corpse trade in Absalom. And you also actually find a recorded message from somebody by the name Otan Sema.
Also, you might want to loop the music.
It does not want to loop, I don't know why.
I would like to listen to it.
Yeah, also let me write in the name. Yeah, so you play it, and it sort of plays into your comm unit. And it doesn't give me a direct quote, but it's essentially this person being like, hey, you know, I'm a really big, like, I really, like, admire you, and I'm really a fan of, like, what you're doing. I would love to invite you to come aboard my ship. All expenses paid. And you see, sort of attached to this message, is the name of the ship, Harlequin's Prayer. And you can tell that there was a response message that accepted the invitation.
Can I look? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and say your thing first.
Can I look up the Harlequin's Prayer on the infosphere?
You don't have
is
to. That was
That
the
sounds
ship.
familiar.
That was the
Yeah.
ship that was broken
Wait.
in the port.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I have some ideas.
Bug,
Yeah,
if you were told this
crime.
information in this name, Otan Sema is a Verthani name, and you know that it was a Versite cruise liner. So there's that.
All right, good to know.
Hey, okay.
I'm
No,
gonna
we were starting signal screams already.
putting that in my back pocket.
Okay. Are you
I'm
guys-
ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can
I
I?
think we're just kind of waiting.
Can I try this door in the room? Is
Yeah.
it locked?
It is not locked. It will open.
Oh.
I think,
Thank you.
Sarah, you're gonna say something real quick.
Yeah, unless someone stops them, Bug is just taking all of that.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
go.
stopping them.
No, I'm not stopping
Okay.
you.
I feel like
Delightful.
we will be leaving this place with blood on our hands, so I don't think it.
100%.
I think I would like to open the door.
Okay, open the door.
Oh.
You see that it opens into a massive room featuring a circle of 8 10-foot-long translucent glass capsules, each glowing faintly and containing a corpse. You see that they are on top of an arcane circle inscribed on the floor, and you see that there is a person standing near what looks to be a sort of necrofabricator, as 3 cybernetic zombies are tending to the capsules in this room.
Man, the vibes are atrocious.
And you
Yeah.
see the man turn to look at you and say, "Ah, my guests, welcome. Please step inside."
I will unfortunately step inside.
Thank you.
I brought Nico for you.
Thank you.
Sorry, doing notes.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
He looks funky.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, as you guys sort of come in, he actually strides over to you. And kind of gently and affectionately rests his hand on the capsule closest to you all. And he says, "Beautiful, isn't it?"
What does it look like in there?
In the capsule,
Yeah.
there is a corpse in there.
Okay.
There's a corpse
Is
in
it-
all of them. And it's sort of
Just like a regular corpse?
it is a corpse that is sort of being diffused by this magical energy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but actually there is like moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a
Yeah.
radius
Oh, I
effect
see
on these
it.
guys.
It's really cool.
Oh god. This is the worst diffuser ever.
Yes. And
Oh, it sounds like eucalyptus.
I would say that you guys can roll mysticism, but none of you have it, so
Yeah.
it looks vaguely magical and fucked up.
I don't have mysticism. I'm gonna roll anyway. 1.
Okay, you weren't trained in it anyway, so you double fail and you explode.
Fair.
What are you guys doing and saying?
I think Bug is looking at the pod and just saying, very interesting.
Yes, we really have state-of-the-art technology here. Magic technology, of course. You can't truly replicate necromancy without the mancy.
Very fascinating. And Judge is gonna look at the corpse and then can I kind of eye these 3 zombie necro harvesters?
Yeah, what are you doing with them?
I kind of want to look them up and down and kind of see what kind of like weapon or gear are they packing? Like, do these look like just normal shambling fuckers, or do they look like they're heavily armored?
Well, they definitely float. They hover.
Okay, so they're not shambling, but they're floating.
Yes. But roll me a.
Man, not having mysticism is fucking us, my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone should pick that up next level.
I tell you what, you can either do a perception or you can do culture.
What's better? They are exactly the same. I'm gonna go with perception.
Okay, go ahead. I will look at their stat block.
Never mind. 10.
10. Well, the only thing that you can kind of pick up is just from what you can see of them. So if you actually hover over the art, you can see there's almost these like needles that come out of their veins attached to their hands. And other than that, they do not have gear or places to hide weapons, so you feel like from your eyeballing, you think those would be the biggest issue you would have fighting them, potentially. But you can't really pick off anything else or, like, an idea of how strong they are. As they kind of
Got
shuffle
it.
around the room.
Got it.
I would like to say something, if
Yeah.
that is okay, Judge, unless you were doing something else
No,
with that
please.
info. Okay.
No, just kind of keeping an eye on things.
And I'm sorry, did he already introduce himself, or?
He did not.
Okay. I would like Odessa to step forward, and she goes, you are Ragon Vul, I take it?
Of course. The leader of
she
this
will-
humble commune.
She will bravely hold out her hand to him.
Awesome. He goes to shake your hand, and he does have gloves on, but you see that he does that thing where he goes to shake your hand, but the other hand comes to, like, put it on the outside of your hand, and smiles down at you, and says, "Welcome. I will admit, I am always very happy to see people who are excited to be accepted into the fold. Tell me, do you have any necrographs already? Or would we be starting fresh?"
I do not, unfortunately. And I do have a confession to make. You see, we had a referral from a friend, if you would, who's heard a lot about your work. And when I came here, I wasn't telling you the whole truth because I take it very personally and I wanted to see the equipment you were working with first, before we spoke anything about business. And what I see so far, I'm impressed with. You see, we're looking for some necrographs, hearts specifically, if you can spare any.
Roll me a diplomacy really quick.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. I'm so bad at math. 30?
Awesome. You see that he goes to kind of nod and kind of, like, does that sort of faint little smile of somebody who's, like, listening to you finish. And he says, "A friend. Well, I would love to hear about who referred you, but unfortunately, if you are here for cargo, I do not sell my necrographs. I only upgrade true believers. You understand?"
Help.
I'm think. Okay. And I want to also peek into this pod. Do these what I don't think Judge would know what to look for, but we're looking for the necro hearts, correct?
You are specifically looking for black hearts, I believe is what they're called.
Black
But they're a
hearts,
necro heart.
yes.
They're a necrograph specifically for your heart.
Okay. And Judge is looking around, and I want to look in these pots. Do these look like they would possibly be like storage for them?
Ooh, that's a really interesting question. Are you trained in life science?
I really doubt it. Let me.
I am.
I am.
Okay.
I'm really good at life science.
They are.
Go ahead, because this is a medical question.
Dirty 20.
12.
All right, so Bug, you're looking at this situation, and you have a bit of context to look at this situation. So when you see that Judge is sort of inspecting these corpses, maybe to see if they're viable, you also go to look at it, and you pick up on something very specific. You don't think that this is storing hearts as much as this is the farm with which will produce the yield. You feel like these are corpses in the process of being made into necrografts. Which is a real thing with necrographs. They have to be processed if they are not taken from an undead body already.
Gotcha.
So they are basically normal corpses in the process of being made to be undead. So if you wanted to potentially take the hearts out of all of these, you would only get about 8, but that would require these to be done cooking, essentially.
Gotcha. And,
Why
and
would
what
you
was
recommend us go over here, though?
Yeah,
He
what-
Probably because she wants us to fucking kill him.
And he probably has more. I'm certain these are just like the active ones. There's more room, so I'm certain.
Yeah, it's the display ones. The rest are in the stock room.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Please go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you could repeat the last thing that he had said.
He said that he does not sell his necrografts. He will only upgrade true believers. Like, you get the implication that he makes these and only gives them to members of his cult. But Odessa, I thought that was a really interesting question. What's your intelligence mod?
Mine?
Yes.
0.
Roll me a flat d20 then.
17.
Okay. You think the reason why you were sent over here is not because, like, this is a dealer. You think that this was a place that she thought you could get them made for you.
Okay.
And also,
Okay.
once again, it's not like she is a client. She was like, fuck that crew. This is the only place I know that could maybe get you the hearts in time for you to try to beat their ass. You know what I mean? So this is now on y'all to try to figure out how to get them.
Okay.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
1, can I set up Nico to send a timed message to what's your boy subscribe to, Mackenzie? What is Odessa's son's job
Oh,
again?
Javi, stewards.
Yeah, can Ken set up a timed message to message the stewards with the message that she saw? But yeah. But anyway.
Okay, yeah, you can set up what is the trigger and how long is the timed message for in the future?
The trigger is if any of us get attacked.
Ooh.
Okay, I
If
thought you were saying that you were
Nico-
sending a timed one, like you were sending like it is going to send in 15 minutes from now.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's a good time. I think I'm going to set a timed message for in 15 minutes the storage will get mail.
You can also cancel it if it somehow goes really well.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I had another question. Oh my gosh, it slipped. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't remember it. Somebody else go ahead.
Can I have Bug ask a question to this cult man?
Yeah.
What does it take to become a member then?
Let's see.
Is he still holding my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let
Hate
go of
that,
me!
hate
Let
that.
go of me!
He wants them.
I'm fully imagining like a very like Silence of the Lamb, Hannibal Lecter kind of light.
Yeah.
Bug, I have
Laddies.
great news.
Mhm.
He goes to look at you, and he looks very excited. And he is actually going to very gently put a hand on Odessa, your shoulder, to push you to get past you. And we'll do the same to you, Judge.
Yeah.
Get over here to Bug. And
Oh,
almost
there's
seems
that.
to inspect you for a second and give you a sort of wide smile and say, well, of course, accepting the philosophy can take a bit of time to sort of fold into your everyday life, but the sincere want to become greater than yourself, become more than you ever could have been in your mortal life. But of course, that also takes time. I don't ask for people to end their mortal life early. But I have been so very interested in finding a volunteer to test my latest necrograft.
Oh no.
He's very close to
Bug is just emotionless, looks at him and says, "Test?"
Yes, allow me to implant it. Give me feedback on any potential side effects or benefits. My necrografts are, of course, never meant to be negatives. It's specifically an adrenal gland that sort of should help provide additional immunities. So I would need access to your brain.
Wait, what was the specific thing he offered?
An adrenal gland necrograft.
Nice. Hey guys, can we do something dramatic?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That
you
could
could.
potentially start combat.
I'm kind of running out of ideas. What do you guys think?
Hey, I got a question, real quick before we continue this. Hey, is this a computer?
Is what a computer?
Right here. I'm circling.
Yes, in a different room than you.
Oh, I see. It's
like
like
a glass.
It's glass, yeah.
There you go.
Damn.
I have another question. This circle, is it like dust or something? Is it like a salt circle?
No, it is like an arcane rune engraved into the ground that is glowing with like magical energy.
It might just be for the capsules.
Yeah, I was thinking about if we broke it up, would it do something though?
Unfortunately, like the idea of like magitech is really advanced in Starfinder. It's not like salt circles and like drawn sigils on the ground. Like this was a building made to be like a magical lab. So
okay,
yeah.
No, that makes sense. That's fine. I'm just thinking of things we can do to make combat a little bit easier because I'm worried about these capsules.
Fair. I don't like the look of them.
I don't like the look of them. I don't like the look of his buddies either.
Judge, what are you thinking?
Many things.
Yeah, the vibes are kind of bad.
I
do not think we. I genuinely like. This is out of character, of course, but I think we are not going to be able to get what we want without either giving
perfectly.
up without either giving up our body or without a fight.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us want to give up any of our bodies.
I'm really interested to see what Bug would do. I'm fine with letting you do that. I don't really have any other ideas.
Before Bug does that, as like this freak is talking, I did want Judge to like make her way a little bit this way.
Okay.
Not like fully, just kind of like, just about like here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Bug, fucking go wild.
Okay, Bug, go ahead.
Good luck.
Delightful. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my gear array.
Okay.
To okay. I'm gonna describe what happens. As Bug is talking to this man, and he talks about experiments and putting in an undead adrenal gland. Bug was slowly taking off one of their gloves.
Yeah.
To reveal a hand that looks like this. And once the glove is off and the guy is done talking, they just look at him. And they're gonna say, thank you, but I already had one of those forced into me. And is going to turn the hand. It morphs into kind of like a weird liquidy, pixely thing before it sharpens into a venom spur, and I am going to hit.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Delightful.
Is that like metal?
Oh, what are you, you freak? I love it.
Let's see.
Every episode, Sarah's like, yeah, and anyway, Bug busts out another thing, and it looks exactly like this. And I'm like, yo, you came prepared. You had a whole briefcase of art.
Yeah. Okay. Dirty 20.
Yes.
Delightful. Okay, so. Sexy. So that's 6 piercing damage, and it automatically injects venom into him. He needs to make a fortitude save.
Okay, alright, alright.
Alright, it's okay.
That's a 10.
Does not beat my DC. So you. Let's see. It's gonna take 2d6 damage immediately. Oh,
Okay.
that's 10 more damage. And he needs to do a new fortitude save at the beginning at each of his turns to try and end, and each time he fails, he will take more damage.
Okay, so it's 10 total damage right now.
It's 10 plus the 6.
Okay, so 10 plus the 6.
Yes, because
Okay.
6 was the initial, and because he failed the fortitude save, it did an additional 10. So 16 total.
Okay. You all watch this as Bug almost calmly takes out their hand as it morphs into something unnatural. And Bug, you hit him square in the face, and it digs into where his cheekbone should be. In a spray of black, decaying blood as he screams and falls to his knees. He is immediately bloodied, and we need initiative.
Yeah, baby!
That was really
Yep.
cool.
Thank you!
I'd like to thank you, Sarah, because listen, I can handle beating the shit out of an old dude, but beating the shit out of an old dude with a fucking techno necromancy and his 3 necromantic stooges would suck. So bad.
Yeah.
Very glad you did that.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Haha, bad. This very much has Eda Final Fantasy theme vibes.
Thank you. I really wanted it. I like it a lot because it's vaguely magical and you're fighting necromancy things.
Just fucking big shot plates. That should be the end song for Fly Free. That should be the fucking final boss theme. I want to fight Spamton v Spamton in a parking lot.
I have the Spamton battle theme actually prepped for a fight.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes. Yay! Yippee!
Yippee!
Dun, 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 dun,
We also
sure,
fight
sure.
Sans.
dun.
I'd do it. I was telling a joke one time to Ash where I was like, that's really good environmental storytelling for you fucked up. And you're about to
Yeah.
find out.
Oh damn, I can't get a trick attack off. I don't have my gun out.
Yeah, you do not. You're correct. Alright, so top of the initiative round is actually Mr. Rygon Fool.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So I have to look up a spell really quick.
Rygon, are you mad at us?
It was just a prank, bro. You're taking
It
it
was
too
just a prank, bro.
seriously.
Calm down, bro. Jesus. Bro.
It was just a little funny hee-hoo.
Okay, hold on. I have to do something. as he sort of stumbles up from his spot on his knees, as he looks up at you and kind of screams to his Necro Harvesters to get them, he is going to cast a spell called Overheat.
Oh no. Oh no. I know that is something.
I need Bug and Nico to make reflex saves.
Oh shit.
Somebody sent in the picture of the man screaming from like, what was it? Fucking. Oh, he got a nat 20. Fuck your mom.
I also got a 20!
Fuck y'all!
23 total.
Okay, fine. Well,
I
you guys still take some damage anyway. But that was crazy.
Holy shit!
Wow.
You can't hurt
Oh
my
my
baby!
Oh my god.
Target's only the baby.
No!
So that is gonna be 8 fire damage for both of you.
Ver.
As sort of you see him go to pull up magical energy and steam from the machinery around him and spray it out in sort of a thermal wave. And then he is going to use his movement to move away.
Amazing.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm gonna mute, but I'm still here.
Okay, Slay. So that's gonna be his turn. As you see that he is profusely bleeding and leaving this sort of black blood all over the floor.
Ew.
Judge.
Alright, let's see. Are these significant enemies?
Are they significant enemies? That's fun. Yes.
Yuck. I'm going to... Yeah, first I gain some MP, increase my land speed. I'm going to do... Let's see, what am I? You know what? Yeah. Movement action, get out gun arm. How far away is he? Yeah, perfect. And I'm gonna do a full...
I will say these capsules count as cover, so you don't have view on him right now.
Ah, shit. I don't. Do I have view on this fool?
I will.
No, probably not.
I'm gonna check the line though. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yes, you can hit that guy.
Very sexy. Okay.
Oh, this means he can't hit you though.
But son of a bitch. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna use my full action to do 2 shots at this boy. Full
Okay.
attack action. Let's see. First one is going to be 19.
19. Let me see. Yeah.
Okay. Second to hit is going to be 21.
Yes.
Alright, so that'll be 2d6 damage.
Wait, can you do 2 attacks if you've used your move action?
I haven't used my move. Let me actually.
You got your
wait,
gun
oh,
out.
I did. Wait. Move back. Okay. So full attack. So full actions mean everything.
Yeah, it means everything.
Okay, and then okay, there'll just be one of those attacks, and I'll
Okay,
just say the
I'm
first
sorry.
one. No, you're good. Learning it. Still great damage of 10 damage. Piercing.
Yeah. This thing looks fucked up.
That's my turn.
Okay, awesome. It's gonna be that thing's turn, and I'm gonna do little funky fresh stuff. Sorry, I'm still learning their stat blocks. Stat blocks are huge in Starfinder.
It's Pathfinder stat blocks are so big, and the fighting abilities are so specific. Sorry if you see me
Half range
measuring.
pointing.
No, it's a-okay.
Please measure.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how fucking far I can run.
Alright. Yeah, so it's gonna be this guy's turn, and he's gonna fly over this thing.
Gross.
And he is going to try to hit you with his syringe hands.
Fuck you.
Oh, a syringe hand.
Yeah, he has syringe hands. That's gonna be
That's
an 18.
really bad.
That hits.
Okay. 1 second.
That's really bad. The syringes are really bad in Starfinder.
So that's gonna be 7 piercing damage and oh, awesome. This isn't even a save. Okay, cool. You are injected with something. And you take an
Okay.
extra 8 damage.
So 7 plus 8.
Yeah.
What's that extra 8 damage? Like, what is it specifically?
Non-lethal damage, actually.
Okay. So
It's
Sorry,
whatever he injected you with. Syringes are really fucked up in Starfinder.
The beginning one
Yes.
is piercing, but the second one does not have a listed damage type.
sorry, 1 second. Okay, great. So I actually take 9 piercing damage because that is part of my drawback of being an evolutionist.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
And then an additional 8, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Ow.
As you sort of feel it being injected into the cybernetic flesh of the arm that isn't transformed, you feel your knees almost buckle as the room tilts. That's the flavor of that.
This. Huh. Really wish they didn't have piercing damage.
It's Odessa's turn.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay, well I can't do my thing, TM, which is fine, I guess. I will instead use my move action to take out my static arc pistol.
Okay.
And I will... Nope, I can't move. I will point it at Raigon Vul because that is pretty sure the only one I can really get right now.
Okay.
And I will just use my standard action to get him.
Okay.
Ooh, 12.
KAC or EAC?
It's energy damage.
You actually hit.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, wow. Okay. 4 energy damage.
Awesome.
Oh.
So you go and you kind of zap him, and it like hits him in the shoulder, and you see him almost fall back, against the necrofabricator. 1 second, I'm getting an answer because I forgot to give him that damage.
We're about to get a fucking phase 2.
Okay, awesome. Hold on. Let me get that fortitude save really quick to see if I add any more damage to that. I do not think an 8 makes it, does it, Bug?
Nope.
Awesome. So, I will actually go ahead and tell you this because, Odessa, that shot got him on his last fucking legs. And as the sort of poison that Bug injected him with, he vomits black ichor and falls to the ground. And, he is dead now.
Okay.
Yay. Hopefully
Easy.
Hopefully
I'm
I'm staring at you.
Hopefully he stays
Actually.
dead.
If
You
he
were
has
so
what he
eager to
thinks he
take all that
has.
damage. Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. Then it's gonna be Bug's turn.
Hey, so I saw Judge get injected with something.
Yes, you did.
Am I able to recognize what it was?
I want you to roll me a life science, but know that you won't get a lot because it wasn't like a see-through syringe. But I'll say that, like, if you get like a good enough roll, you can pick up from Judge's body language.
Okay. Okay, 15 plus 8.
15 plus 8. I will say that you cannot tell the tier or like the quality of it, but you seem to feel like, since you don't think that you see Judge having an adverse reaction, it's not a drug. So the safest idea you have would be a sedative.
A sedative? Okay. I have the perfect thing. Give me a second, I have to look at my fucking bag of doctor things.
Open up your doctor bag.
Yeah. Okay. I will try and administer an excitant. Excitant?
Okay, what does that do?
It is a stimulant. It provides a longer and more measured effect and are popular among soldiers on watch, though jitteriness is a common side effect. For a number of hours equal to the medicinal's tier, which would be 1, you gain a bonus equal to the medicinal's tier to saving throws to avoid becoming fatigued or exhausted, and you gain immunity to sleep effects. You take a -2 penalty to dexterity-based skill checks for the duration, however.
Okay.
Pick.
Also, during this time, you do not need to attempt fortitude saves to avoid the effects of sleep deprivation.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick as hell.
That's very, very good. Okay. Awesome. Sorry, I'm cross-referencing it in my 4D chess Starfinder math lady brain. Okay. Yeah, okay. You will have to get over there unless you did get an injection gun.
I did not get an injection gun. Let me check my movement. How much me walk? 30 feet.
Yarg. 30 feet.
Perfect. Yeah. Shit, I forgot I can't drag.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Really takes away
Oh,
from
you gotta be down here. There you go.
Shit, there we go. Okay.
That's okay, I saved you.
Thank you. Runs over, pulls out a fucking syringe, stabs it into Judge's arm.
What the fuck?
Oh, no context, I love that! Yeah, so, that, I also looked that up, that is not a save. So you, get injected. I do have to see if you take piercing damage from that. I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. Okay, no, it doesn't say. I think it's because you can flavor the excitant however you like. So I'll say that you can hit him with a really small syringe and and almost at odds with the drug that was coursing in your veins, Judge, you now feel electrified. You still have the non-lethal damage. So it is easier to knock you out, but it will be easier to get you back up, and you will not fall asleep only from the sedation.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
Hell yeah! What did it give me? Anything else? Like I couldn't remember all of the text to
it
it.
gives you this.
Yeah.
And it lasts for 1 hour. So hold on, sorry.
Oh, I just hopped up for a bit.
I can copy paste it if you want.
I got
There you
it.
go.
I had
Hey.
it open.
Alright. Ooh, cool. Okay. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you,
I'm
Doc.
assuming that took my action, my standard action.
I believe so, yes, because... Oh, actually... I'm gonna let it happen, but I forgot because this came up in the last boss fight we did. Using an item on another person is a full action, but I'll let you do it this time. We'll figure it out next time.
Okay. Well, I don't actually have anything else to do, so that was a full action.
Slay.
Oh, well, no, because I did move. Whatever.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm saying it's fine for now.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's your turn. It's now gonna be Ken's turn.
Hello.
Oh!
I'm a simple man. Oh. I love measuring.
Yeah.
Measure.
Just to keep in mind, everybody, you do have to move around the capsules. You can't hop over them.
Yeah. I got
Yes.
something.
Measuring.
Measuring.
10. Boop! I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
Get him.
Give me a shoot roll.
18.
Yeah.
Slay!
Slay.
That would be 10p.
10p. Gotcha. Okay. Looking mighty fucked up. Delicious. Okay. And that is gonna be your turn. Unless you want to do anything with a free action.
I don't think moving Nico is a free action, right? It's part
no,
of my
you have to.
movement.
Yeah, you have to command him.
Okay. Then yes.
Okay, then it's gonna be some Necro Harvesters. So, let me look at their stat block again. Okay. This one over here is going to move. And he's gonna try to get you with a syringe.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, that's their preferred mode of attacking. I have to pay attention to the stat block. I don't know if this will. Well, this might hit you actually. 1 second. That's gonna be a 17. Ken,
Yes.
does a 17 hit you?
Which one?
It is very specifically KAC.
Okay, yes, it does hit.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So that actually is only gonna be for you 4 piercing damage, but
Nice.
you also take sedative damage.
I only have one other extra, guys.
Please do not give them to me because I need dexterity.
You're gonna take 6 extra damage. That is the sedative.
Okay.
All right. So then that is gonna be the next one's turn. And I think it is going
Guys.
to. What's up?
I don't like these guys.
Yeah.
And it's gonna actually try to shoot something at Odessa.
Ah, don't do that.
I will.
So rude.
That's gonna be a 13 EAC.
No.
Wow, okay. It raises up its hand, and in its palm, you see there's almost like a mechanical thing under where the syringe is, and it goes to shoot a laser at you, but it fires wide.
Nice.
Awesome. So, next in the initiative order is going to be Judge.
Okay. Let's see. first, gain a... See, I'm in a bad spot because I can't stop gaining mutation points willingly. So that just means the damage I take increases each turn I don't spend them. So I'm gonna have to do some bullshit. I don't know what that bullshit's gonna be yet. Fuck. You're kicking my ass.
I'm sorry. You guys were
Ah.
very, very
Don't be
bold.
sorry.
I
You
don't
guys
think
have
you're
got
sorry.
it too good for too long.
Yeah, don't pull punches against us. What? Come on.
That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. That also doesn't help me. Do I damage or get the fuck out?
Depends on how much you think you can take.
Just
On a
go
gi-
all out. These guys don't seem very strong, but they seem like they hit very hard, which is like the thing for Paizo shit.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is pop, using my full action, not moving, 2 unarmed strikes on this dude. Pop right in the face.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
Give me that first one.
15.
Yes.
Second one will be a natural 20.
Yeah, and that's a crit.
All right, I'll do the 15 first. That's gonna be fucking 1d3. All right, okay. I just rolled the fucking inside the thing. 7 for the first one.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that you eviscerate this thing.
Pop. Yeah.
How do I do
Judge.
this?
Yeah, like she was kind of like very getting very dreary, falling on kind of feeling like she's gonna fall over, and then the stimulant hit, and then she gets back up, still kind of her eyes are very dazed. She sees this thing right in front of her. She pulls back her robotic arm, clenches all of her fingers together. You just hear the loud whirring sound as she just does a powerful uppercut right into this thing and busts its head off.
Awesome. So you do that, you fucking uppercut, and you punch it so hard its head pops off of the metallic structure that it's on, keeping this zombie together. And as it falls to the ground with a clang, you specifically, Judge, as a cybernetic individual, hear a very telling noise. Almost as if it's still twitching and going into overdrive, and it is actually going to self-destruct.
Oh no, they're abominations!
I need you to take 6 electric damage.
Okay,
Oh,
I
I'm
got-
safe. I'm fine.
Okay, I get some resistance to that, thankfully, so I only take 5. Okay.
All right. And I think that's your turn since it was a full action.
Mm-hmm. I think after she punches the head off, Judge looks back to Bug, holds a thumbs up for thanks for the boost, and then just whoosh, and you just see the slight smirk fade into a grimace, and she's like, oh my god.
Awesome. Okay, so since the one that was next in the initiative order got killed, it's Odessa.
Oh,
Okay. I would like to try to do a trick attack against this one.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. I will make my check. I don't know which one would make sense. I guess I could just have it be an intimidate check.
Yeah, I think so. Anything that can kind of make them stutter, you know what I mean?
That is a dirty 20 for the check, which I actually don't think makes it.
It needs to be 20 plus the CR of the creature.
Yep.
Actually, yes.
Oh,
They are
okay.
CR 1/2, and you usually round down for that sort of thing.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. They are flat-footed against my attack then.
Okay.
Okay, and this is still with the static arc pistol.
Okay.
21.
That's a critical.
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to see what this gun does.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot and I've been using this gun wrong. That's okay. Actually, oh my gosh. Panini, this gun says it's Arc 2, which means that the attack's energy leaps to another, like a second creature because it's like electric.
Oh, static
the-
arc. Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
the
sense.
secondary target must be within 10 feet of the original target.
Okay, we can zap the other one.
Yeah.
That's within 10 feet.
Okay, it is a critical effect, so I have not been using it wrong. I don't think.
No. Yeah, this is the
I
first
think it's a
critical you've got
critical
with
effect.
this one.
Okay, yeah.
You shoot that
Okay.
one with electricity, zaps the
Okay,
can.
cool.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
yes. That is the critical effect. Perfect. And it says roll the amount of damage listed in the weapon's arc, but I don't know what that is.
Hold on. Static arc pistol, I'll find it out.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. We're learning. Okay, so... is it specifically just the static arc pistol and not the Aurora arc pistol?
It is specifically a static arc pistol.
Okay, so you don't roll, it just takes 2 damage.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so the one in front of Ken would take 2 damage.
Okay, awesome. How much damage does this one take?
Yeah, so for a critical, do I roll the dice twice?
You can roll the dice twice, or you can double the total you roll. I'm really loosey-goosey with it.
Okay. Uh, 11 electric damage.
Yeah, so, how do you want to kill this thing?
Ooh. Is the... Ooh. I kind of want the, like, electric damage from the gun to kind of, like, override whatever tech it has, like, implanted in it.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of, like, sparks it, makes it stop working, and it just, like, powers down.
Yeah, and it powers down and falls to the ground, making a sort of clunk sound. I will say with the critical and with that, I think it's very flavorful to say that you shut it down completely so it starts smoking, but it doesn't self-destruct. And you see the
Wow.
arc goes to fling over to the one in front of Ken. And 2 HP is all it had left.
Slay!
As it goes to
Uh-oh.
shock it in the back,
Oh, I'm
leaving
sorry.
almost this scar into the flesh in its back, as it also goes to self-destruct.
Oh, wait, but you said electric was fine, right?
Oh yeah, I have
Okay.
-5 to electric damage.
Oh, okay, Slay.
Cool.
So it was only 3 electric damage.
Slay! Yeah, it's why I don't. It's why I don't really care whenever I fuck up on messed up checks with like electronics.
Okay, makes sense.
So it's only 3 electric damage or 5.
It was only 3 total.
Yeah, I'm fine. I have 11 HP. I'm fine.
Ooh.
HP?
Ooh.
Being
Wait,
sad.
hold
Not
on.
stamina?
Chris, hold on.
No, I ran out of stamina.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran out of stamina with the first attack from the creature. What's up?
Okay, you... 1 second.
Have I been reading the damage thing wrong?
No. I'm trying to figure out if you still take damage or not, because I don't remember how this works.
The energy resistance?
Yeah.
It means that you take. So I have electricity 5. I would take 5 less damage from a attack.
Okay, then you wouldn't take any damage at all.
Slay!
That's what I was
Slay!
checking.
Kind of takes it.
Cause you were like, oh, I just take that much damage. I'm like, no, resistance means you don't. If it's less than that, you don't take any damage at all. Okay, Slay. I wanted to make sure because you're my squishy little mechanic. Hold on, I'm changing the music.
Slay! Ken just kind of like sees it explode in her face, and she just stands there and stretches out.
Awesome. So combat is done. And something very interesting happens as soon as I mark these all as dead. Sorry, I like making sure they're marked.
Makes us feel better.
You see, as you kind of all come down from the high of combat, you actually start to hear a noise. This sort of shaking, death rattle cough as, the formerly corpse of Rygon Vul seems to fall, like, turn over to his side and cough up some more ichor, using points to stabilize.
Damn it.
Enemies can do
Okay.
that.
Yes, I do know enemies can do that. Can I shoot him since I haven't?
You see, as you go to pick up your gun and go to shoot him, he looks up at you wild-eyed, and he, like, kind of tries to, like, scrabble backwards, and he says, wait. I surrender, please, I give up, please.
Give us the hearts.
Fucking
And I'm
walk
going to
over
make...
Yeah, walk the
I'm
fuck
going to
over
make-
him.
I'm going to make Nico speak up, and I want Nico to do an intimidation check with the blackmail. The screen just repeating the mail that I got.
Roll me Intimidate with Nico's stat.
With Nico's stats. That's a +8, 16.
You see him go to cough and groan and say, "Let's not be so hasty now. How many hearts? How many hearts do you need?
How many hearts do you have?
Perfect.
I could maybe scrounge up maybe 15 or so if you give me a second."
Can I roll something to like make sure he's not lying about that?
Same.
You definitely can. Go ahead and roll me a sense motive.
Okay.
And I will tell you, you actually know how many hearts you need. Let me go find it again.
Oh, perfect.
Wasn't it a lot?
Yeah. Usually cargo hauls are a lot. You need, specifically for the job,
It's like 200 or something.
50 tons.
Yep.
Hmm.
50 tons. Keep it or leave it. Nico
20
just fucking... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. 26
Nick.
for the sense motive.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
You don't seem to think that he is lying. He looks very fearful for his life, and he looks like he is very willing to grovel for it. And then what did you have Nico say?
50 tons. Take it or leave it.
That's how much we need, you see.
That's a lot of corpse flesh. If you give me time, I could have that mentioned. About 2 days. I
Do
can
you
only make
happen to
batches
know
of a certain
any-
size.
Do you happen to know of any other sources? We're in a bit of a time crunch, you see.
I don't really trade. I don't really do the corpse trade anymore because it's my private stock. I promise you that's as fast as you'll find it from anyone else. The Necroforge, it can only do so much at a time, but I have lots of product to use for it.
Hmm.
Judge looks at the rest and speaks up and says, even if we wait 2 days, we'll just have to worry about how quickly we can get there. I could probably try my best to make up that time.
You also do know that you have to spend at least a day fixing the engine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bug, what do you think?
Don't ask me, I just want to kill him.
Your opinions are important to me too.
Thank you.
And you know, if you don't do your work, mister, we'll find out.
Buck raises the fucking venom spur threateningly.
Roll intimidate.
I'm not good at it.
I'll
Let me-
assist you.
Can Nico back him up?
Oh.
Can Nico back him up?
Oh,
Yeah! Do
I-
it.
Nika will have to roll the aid though.
No, I know.
I did.
Go. Yeah, tell us.
Yes, I got an 18 plus 0.
Okay, awesome. Sure. You see him go to scrabble another foot back and be like, of course I understand. I make very good on my promises and I treat my friends very well around here.
Actually, Ken's gonna speak up. Ken's gonna look to Judge. You don't know computers, but you can do engineering, right?
I can indeed.
Does anybody here not know how to do engineering?
I also know how to do engineering. Yes.
I think you said that you
I
know.
don't.
Okay. Ken's gonna speak up and say, Bug, how would you feel about being a babysitter for him while we work on the engine?
They get the big uncanny smile and say, "It would be my pleasure."
Oh, of course,
I
yes.
feel like. uh.
Judge walks over to the guy, reaches down, picks him up, puts him on his feet, and pats him on the back and says, "Well, 2 days." And
I leave you at their mercy.
48 hours from right now. I'll start right now.
Ken like holds up a screen that says exactly 48 hours and she just starts a fucking
Yes, of course, of course.
it does the 24 D every second.
I have to check something really quickly. 1 second.
I'm curious what are up in these rooms, but like,
I know.
Hey,
want
you're
to
gonna
look
be
at that.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
want
here.
to
I
look
can.
at that computer. I want to look at that computer. Fuck this man. I'll fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to go
into
over to the computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
we walk into a man's business, kick his ass, and donate 50 pounds of ketamine.
Okay. Go ahead and go over to the computer. You can go ahead and hack it if you would like. There also is other doors here if you want to sort of rifle around this man's
100%.
place.
100%.
Oh, I think I went in the wrong door. Wait, does this
Yeah.
lead to the right door?
You will have to look around.
Yeah, the judge is ransacking.
Okay, nice, awesome. Ransacking commenced.
I love a filled out fucking map.
I love a filled out map. Okay, cool. So, Judge, as somebody who is looking for things, you actually get a lot. I might need you to write this down because these are all from different room descriptions.
Gotcha. Let me go
Okay.
to group inventory. Found it. Okay.
Awesome. You find definitely a lot of frozen corpse flesh. You definitely think that there is enough back here to make 50 tons of black hearts.
Good to know.
You see Mark 1 Onomistic tools.
Ooh.
Mystic tools. Okay.
Onomistic.
Ana. Mystic.
Like
Shamanism.
like animistic.
Okay.
The religious term.
Gotcha.
You got those. You also can find a Bryce bolt, which is spelled like this actually.
Okay.
There is a cargo lifter in here that you theoretically could take if you wanted.
That would be really useful. That would be really useful. We should take that. We should take that. We should take that.
Yeah, already on it.
And then that looks like Okay. So that's all you can get that you can loot. I will say, when you're in the back room, specifically, Judge, looking through all of the frozen corpse flesh, you find a severed but still pristine Sheeran head.
Oh.
And I want you specifically to roll me a culture check.
Oh.
I don't like this. I want this man dead. No matter what, I want him dead, dude.
That's the most
Yeah.
ominous thing I've. Nat 20 plus 5.
Awesome. So, it already would have been easy to identify this head from all of the news coverage that you guys have seen as you're maneuvering around Absalom Station right now. But you know the diaspora, and you know a free captain when you see one, because this is the head of Tremish Khan, the Razor, Karva, the current pirate that is being hunted for and on the chopping block as the cause of the attack on the Harlequin's Prayer.
Oh my god!
So there's that. Ken, you're hacking?
Yeah, this guy sucks fucking nuts. Hey, whenever we finish, can we just fucking kill him or turn him over to your son? This is fucked.
I think after seeing it, Judge will use with her personal comm, take a photo of it and send it to Ken with the message attached for when the job's done, and like to attach to the rest of the message.
Okay.
Slay, comrade. Yeah, I'm compiling a list of this man's fucking crimes. 16 plus 11, 27.
27 to hack. Yeah, you hack into this computer, and it seems to be the control center of the entire production, the entire situation. And you can very easily find enough evidence to prove your suspicions that this is the man that caused the crash of the Harlequin's Prayer, specifically with the intent to use their bodies in his necroforge.
I'm just putting this in the fucking cringe compilation. I am document. Yeah, click. I'm giving this all to Nico. He is getting fed.
Yeah.
He is getting fed. Attached to all these messages is just bad. Bad.
Ooh.
Don't be like this man.
Okay. Thoughts on this really quick. If we want to kill him, I think he absolutely deserves that. I think that we should do something with the info, like tell somebody, because like they don't know what happened at all, and like a lot of people died.
No, 100%. I planned on like just sending it like the second we get done with the job, just like the second we pick up the hearth, it's just automatically sent to the fucking cops, and it's just like, hey, baby.
That's a really good idea. Thank you. I was really scared when you were like being like, I'm gonna send a time message, because I'm like, you need the forge. You need the forge.
Yeah, no, I won canceling that message, because we have even more evidence.
Yeah, we do. Awesome. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I would like to talk to Bug really quick when we have a moment. I basically just wanted Odessa to walk up to Bug and kind of like place a hand on their arm, if they allow that.
They will flinch, but they will allow it.
Okay. And Odessa will just kind of say quietly, if you need a break from being here, I know that we're about to work on the engine, but reach out to me if you need a break, okay? I would be more than willing to keep this lovely gentleman some company.
I think that does make them pause for a second, before looking at her and just saying, thank you.
Of course. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything else they want to do here before they leave?
Sorry. No, go ahead.
No, I just said, no, fuck this guy.
Okay, yeah, fuck this guy. He is left alone with Bug. Sarah, please feel free to think about how you are interacting with this man, because you will be with him for at least a day, maybe 2. And I'm actually going to pause right here for a little break, so we can do a little bio break, get some snacks, and then we will continue with the session.
Hell yeah.
And we are back in the game, hanging out on the ship of the Misfortune. I will say that you guys actually currently, after you have secured a way to get the hearts, are probably over helping fix that funny little engine that you got.
Yeah, we're fucking it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, basically the way that it's gonna work is that you paid the goblins to be able to work longer in a day. They are very happy to do it. And so with all 6 of you working on this tirelessly, you actually can finish it in 1 day, but it's hard work. You are pushing yourself. Ken in particular, it means you did have to like climb up that heap again to fix it, and then people are going to have to carry it down and get it taken to your ship. But you manage it, and as awful as an experience it probably was for some of you, it's satisfying, the feeling of knowing that you now have something to make this ship that is now slowly becoming your home a bit better.
Fuck yeah.
And I will say, at the end of that day, you can have it taken to the ship and installed. You can't sell your old engine because of the way that build points work. But whenever you get over to the Veskarium, after your big long drift thing, you will have an ability to be able to finally start upgrading your ship if you would like. So we'll talk about that more later. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because you'll start actually having surplus BP. Yeah. In that case, I would love to ask if anybody is like switching out Bug's shift watching Rygan? Or is Bug gonna be doing it the whole time?
Yeah, I kind of would just be waiting to hear if Bug like would message me needing a break, I think. Otherwise, I think Odessa would just leave him to it.
I think for the most part, Bug just stays by themselves, but I like to imagine that at some point during the middle of the second day, they message just wanting company.
Odessa replies back like, "I'll be right over," with like 3 hearts. And shows up and she says, "Well, hello again," and just like switches off Bug.
Thank you, I was going to strangle him.
I understand. Go get some rest.
Sniz.
Awesome. In that case, Judge and Ken, what do you do with your second day? It's probably going to be your last day in Absalom Station for quite a while.
This Barbie is going shopping.
Yeah, go shopping.
Yeah, I think Judge will like go with Ken as they're gonna go shopping. There's something else Judge wants to do, but that I imagine the shopping's not gonna take an entire day.
Oh yeah, definitely not. You definitely have time to do other things.
Yeah, but Judge will go with Ken because Judge has nothing better to do in the early afternoon.
Awesome. What's this Barbie buying?
I would like to sell my second skin.
Okay. It is 10% of the price.
It really,
Yeah.
it
Starfinder
really
sucks,
is
baby.
nothing.
Boy.
How do I find the percentages of
What's the price?
250.
25.
25. Jinx.
Oh my god, makes out with you.
Worth it. Okay.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing, boys. Sell. Oh my god, it does it for me. Oh, cool. Anyway. This Barbie would like to buy Clear Weave.
Okay.
Yeah, I still got clear weave. Let's go.
Wow, we're all
Everybody's got
matching with the
clear
same
weave.
armor.
It means you guys all can be fashionable little guys.
Clear weave.
I heard
Clear
Sarah typing. Do you want to buy Clear Weave too, Sarah?
I'm looking at it, yeah.
It's very expensive.
It is.
But it's
I
it's,
would
but
have-
it's invisible and skin tight, so you can wear your clothes over it.
Yeah.
I
I do like that.
Bug sent a message, like Judge would pick it up for them.
Aw. I will do that.
Play.
I have 400 credits left over.
Fair enough.
400.
Haha, one.
I have 61.
Nice.
I
You know what that
have
means? Don't have enough to 69.
I have a lot of money.
Nice. Hell yeah, shopping time. Judge, what was the thing that you wanted to do?
Judge is going to I don't have them right on hand, but the activity to plot a course.
Yeah, you can definitely plot a course. I would love to let you do that. It is just a piloting check. It would be it's astrogating. Basically, you're navigating the stars.
Alrighty.
Can I
Okay.
repair? Go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna ask, can I also repair Nico?
Yeah, go ahead and get the rules up for that for me.
Please continue, Molly.
Just saying. Judge got a 27.
27, awesome. You get a +4 circumstance bonus.
Hell yeah.
Whenever you take off.
Perfect. Hopefully that'll help us out.
I definitely think that it will, and it definitely is something that would have taken, like, the day, because, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Veskarium.
Yeah,
Taking the time to actually look into it, I think, is really smart and help find a way to get there.
Judge has
Yeah.
been around a lot of places, but like not enough places to like be like, oh yeah, I know about like the back of my hand, like out that far out of the system. So that's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Abby?
That's everything Judge does.
Awesome.
I'm sending it
Abby-
right now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, awesome. Then you can repair 10%. Okay, awesome. Yeah, go ahead and do that 10%. And you can do that multiple times throughout the journey, and we can say that he's full health by the end of it.
My boy.
I will,
Oh.
full transparency, nothing's gonna attack you on the journey, so.
Unless
Unless you really fuck up astrogating.
My boy.
Oh yeah, well I'm also gonna sell some bullshit when we went shopping. If that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Just selling my old armor.
I will also.
So what you're saying is we get a long rest?
Not right now. You get a long rest whenever you're in the ship on the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Nico just takes 10 minutes to fix.
Yeah.
The minute you're on the ship and start interacting with, yes, you can put all your stuff back up to max.
Yippee!
Judge makes her way back to the ship.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Odessa, you have
Yes?
you have to message somebody
Yes?
right now.
I was waiting until we were all ready to go.
Oh, wait.
but
Actually, this is a really important question. What are you doing when you pick up the hearts? And I will also say it takes about 8 hours to load your hearts onto your ship. So I'm adding that onto the timer as well.
Okay. Well, I assume we would all be there when we're getting the hearts.
Yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah.
What are we doing with this guy?
Killing him. That's what
Well-
I think that's what me and Molly assumed.
Yeah.
See, yeah, fully understandable to kill him, but I think Judge is also in the Judge isn't like, yo, yeah, we gotta spare him for any special reason, but it's kind of thinking, it would be a little bit anticlimactic if the guy who caused all this just died instead of, getting busted and humiliated.
Okay, you gotta be there.
Both options are good, yeah.
I would like to mug him of all of his credits.
Yeah, see what he has on him.
Fully down for everything else, though.
I want you to roll me an intimidate then.
I will help you.
And Nico.
I'll
I'm gonna
help
say
Nico.
not for this one.
Oh, all right.
Because you're now not blackmailing him. You're like trying to like grab at him and mug him. And the intimidate is to keep him from fighting back, basically.
16 to aid.
That's a +2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I will get a +1 for intimidating.
Wait, why didn't I just do it? I have a +4.
Do you want to count your roll for it?
Ooh, yeah, can you do it? I'll help. I'll roll to help.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do you want me to re-roll or do you want me to use my 16?
You can use the 16.
I
Okay.
also rolled a 16, but that's technically a 15.
Okay, add a
So
+2,
that-
you got an 18.
Alright, 18, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he looks like he, like, wants to fight back. But considering how thoroughly you fucking wrecked him and his guys' shit, he ends up almost, like, freezing, and you mug him. You can take his gun. He has a knife, and he does have a cred stick on him.
Judge takes all this hand, like holds it back to Ken, and then still holding this guy's collar, Judge just looks at him and goes, be thankful we're only taking your be thankful we're only taking your stuff and not your life right now. And she just pushes him.
God, I would like to wait until like we have like the hearts back on the ship if possible. And then I would like to call a Pavi whenever there is a moment.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to make sure everything was handled before we did it. I just forgot that I needed on recording what was happening with him.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You leave this man broken and afraid in his necroforge.
Yeah.
And you take everything up to the ship. It takes a couple hours. Hard labor is like that. Basically, anytime you have a cargo load, it takes about 8 hours to load it up. And you call up Javi, and it rings for a little bit, but he picks up, and you hear that he's almost like breathless and doesn't even greet you, and he's like, "Are you heading out?"
We're about to, but unfortunately I have to throw some work your way before we can meet up and talk a little bit. One of my crewmates has some important information for you regarding, the ship that pulled up. That was a bit destroyed?
Harlequin's prayer.
Yes.
Well, okay. Okay, alright, yeah, I can definitely take an anonymous tip right now. I'm still on call. Everything's fine. I'm going to, very professionally hang up. Can you send me, your crewmate's deeds?
Yes. And she will hang up, so it's not a personal call.
Awesome.
And goes up to Ken, like, tells her what's going on, and just says, go ahead and send the information his way. He said that he'll take it as
Okay.
an anonymous tip.
Okay, awesome.
Awesome, yeah. If you, it depends on how Ken would want to do it. He will, like, call you, but if you want to send the stuff over and not verbally talk to him, it's, like, up to what Ken would want to do. I don't know if Ken is a fan of phone calls.
This could have been
Absolutely not.
this could have been an email.
Javi calling you for the anonymous tip, you hanging up and just emailing him.
Yeah, that's literally it. And it's just like a fucking trauma dump of all of this shit. And it's just like a heart emoji at the end. It's just like, here's all the information. Sorry that crime happened. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. I hope you guys catch him. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. Smiley face.
I think you get a text from him after a while of like no response, and he doesn't try to call you again, and he says, this is in the hands of the stewards now. Thank you for your gracious contribution, valued citizen.
Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji.
Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji, shrimp emoji.
Ooh.
What does that mean? Interesting. What's wrong with your kid?
Leave him alone.
Oh yeah, I put the details of the diffractor pistol for anyone that wants it.
Ooh, that's pretty slay.
That's pretty sexy.
Who wants it? Who want me?
Anyone that doesn't want it, I'll just throw it into the cargo, but putting it there.
Faction prefer your pistol.
Looks really good, but I don't want to hoard all of the guns.
I never use a gun.
Let me look at it.
Yeah, fun fact, Judge doesn't have to worry about ammo, so...
Yeah.
It's literally why I give it to all of y'all, because it doesn't.
Sarah, do you want it?
I'm trying to find the stats so I can look at it.
Here, I can also copy and paste.
Also,
like
are
the
we
page.
splitting the creds 3-way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not with Judge. So 500 for
Yeah.
everybody that's not Judge.
Okay, cool.
While we're doing that, though, Javi immediately texts you after Ken gets the shrimp emoji. You see in all caps, Javi is like, "Where are you at?"
I think at this point, Odessa texts back, I'm around our ship. Where are you at? It might just be easier to meet up that way.
What bay?
I think we're on 18.
You're still on Docking Bay 87 unless you moved it out of the undead one.
I think
I
we
knew there
did
was
move
an
it out
8.
of the undead one.
Yeah. If not, Judge will just. We roll 2 piloting checks just to move it somewhere closer
Closer to where?
to Javi.
Javi is en route to your location.
Then we'll
Oh.
just stay.
Just
Okay.
tell him where you're at.
I will tell him where we are at.
Okay, awesome, cool. Yeah, so, you guys kind of wait a little idly, probably, outside your ship. If anyone is choosing to stay and wait, to see Javi, who is coming to see y'all, obviously, you don't have to if your character wouldn't. But he will run up eventually, so feel free to tell me if you're here or not.
I'm not there, actually. I don't want to see my son.
Yeah, I believe it.
I just
It's only Judge, and she's just there to say, "Why'd you send a shrimp emoji? What's wrong with you?"
go to therapy.
Yeah, no, Judge isn't there. Why would she's not gonna say goodbye to Odessa's kid?
It would be funny if you did, though. So, I was just asking.
No, of course, it's just really funny to think about. Like, if your mother's not here, I'm here to tell you goodbye in her face.
Damn.
I feel like Odessa would ask Bug if they feel up to meeting her son, because after they talked about food that one
Bug,
time.
Yes. Yes, I would like to.
Come on, he's on his way.
Delightful.
Ken, are you going to be on the ship or no?
I'll see him. I'll see him off.
Slay.
Well, now I feel like a jackass.
No, Judge, do Judge.
Judge can do whatever Judge wants to do.
Judge can be a jackass. No shame.
As you guys sort of are like idly waiting. That's the main reason I ask, is because you would just have to kind of be waiting with the thumb up your ass by your ship until he shows up. But
Oh,
eventually,
you can say Judge is. I was gonna say we can say Judge is doing like the ship prep right now, getting everything ready.
slay. You guys eventually see a halfling man in steward armor kind of go to sprint over at you. Full sprinting, like, you know, like trying to be like really quick, and like skids to stop and says, "Oh my god. You'd think I'd get used to how far away all of the docking bays are, but Absalom's a lot bigger than you think it is."
You know I always offer to meet you halfway. You're just stubborn.
I was was already walking, and by the time I told you, I would have been long gone regardless. Besides,
Fine.
I'm seeing you off. This is me coming to see you. I'm your son.
I don't think you've met our newest crew member.
Oh, I don't think I have. You got a new one.
Yes, this is Bug.
Hello.
And looks knowingly over to Javi and says, "They cook for us now, so you don't have to
Oh,
worry about me anymore."
Finally! She's got an actual cook on board. She's been eating almonds for the past 5 years.
Looks to Odessa. Have you only been consuming almonds?
Field rations.
Might as well be. Almonds would be healthier. Space dust. And he's gonna walk up to you, actually, and he's a halfling, so he's, like, really short. He's a little bit taller than Odessa. So he gives, like, the vibe that he might be mixed with something, but he's still really small. And so he goes to, like, reach up and says, "Come on, put it there."
He just rests his hand in, like, the incorrect position to just on top of his hand.
Okay, awesome. He's gonna try to dap you. Thanks. And he, like, holds your wrist to walk you through it, and he's like, "There we go." Well, nice to meet you, Bug. I didn't, Well, now it's embarrassing. I didn't know if I expected an audience, but it's really nice to see you guys. And he's gonna kind of look at you all, and mostly at Odessa, and say, God, this is harder than I thought. Okay.
You have a gift for me?
I do.
I'm so excited to see it. Let me see it, Javi.
Hold on, Ed, hold on. Okay, I'm gearing up for it. I was gonna say, I know, you know, your work isn't always, like, consistent, but I know it's been a little bit more inconsistent lately. And, you know, I could be deployed at any time now, so I thought that I would go out of my way to get you something. 'Cause, you know, universe gets bigger every day. And one of my squad mates, the Lashunta guy, he got me in touch with this artist, so I wanted to give you something. And he goes to hand you a sort of tiny, like, square, like, disc, basically, like a floppy disk sized thing.
Mhm.
And it's a painting. And it's an analog painting. It's not like a hologram picture. It's not a portrait. But it is a recreation of a selfie you guys took when he went off to boot camp.
Oh no!
And I want to
No.
know, Odessa, do you take it? Like, do you take it in your hands?
Yes.
The minute you touch it, and you're looking at this image, and it already is a touching gift, you feel yourself overcome with these sort of waves of emotions as you remember that day clearly. And you feel trust and pride and love and contentment. And I am giving you a empathetic depiction portrait.
Oh my gosh.
Every time you touch it, you feel the
Ooh.
same way you did as you did in this memory.
My son boy.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Oh, I think Odessa tears up a little bit, and she's like, "Javi."
Oh, don't cry, don't.
Oh.
Come on, we're
and
hard asses. We can't cry.
Hard asses have to cry sometimes. Come here, and she goes to hug him.
He hugs you. I think that Javi is the kind of guy that would do this, where he would hug Odessa, his mom, but I also think in a bout of almost embarrassment, he is going to try to grab Bug and Ken into a group hug to make it less embarrassing.
Bug tenses.
He
Ken
grabs
just looks
the most
confused.
awkward people.
Actually, do I?
But
I. Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, you just hug, and he's like, okay, that's all. I wanted to make sure it was finished today, so it was finished recently. I wanted to make sure I got it to you.
This really does mean a lot to me. I'll keep it safe.
You should. It was a little expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, I got a bonus.
You
so
didn't
I
have
might
to
as well.
get me anything if it was that expensive.
I got a bonus. I might as well. All my wallet goes into taking you to restaurants anyway.
You don't have to do that either.
I guess now I don't. And he's gonna kind of grin up at Bug.
I will take good care of her.
Okay, good. I'll kick your ass if you don't.
Avi,
Come on.
stop threatening my crew.
All in good fun. Yeah, and that's all he would have to say. And other than that, he would just send you off.
Yeah,
Long
I think
journey.
yeah, she sends him off too. And we'll just say something about like keeping in touch where she can, sending like updates, stuff like that.
Yeah, he would also say that he would send you updates. And like deep space messages are harder to do like back and forth like replies, but like you guys can definitely just send updates into the void to be like, oh, I'm here, like, oh,
Yeah.
I thought of you, I'm doing good, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
And Sunboy is gone, and you are back on your ship.
I think she hangs up the picture in her room.
Yeah. Nice. All right, everybody, are we ready to go out into the drift?
As ready as we'll ever be.
I suppose we are.
All right, Judge, give me your piloting check. Oh my god, is Molly dead?
Sorry about that. Had my microphone thing up.
That's okay.
Piloting check. And it's also with the +4 to the
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 29.
Oh, yeah. It's as smooth as you've ever done. Every time you take off and land in the Misfortune, it feels more and more at home in your hands, you know?
Mm.
And you take off into the depths of space, and you coast for a little bit before hitting your magic little switches and going into a drift jump. And I will now roll to see how long you are in the drift. You guys, basically this is the end of the session unless you guys want to do any in-character interactions recorded.
I did want to talk to Judge to follow up on something she said, but that doesn't necessarily have to be right now.
It's whenever you guys want to do it.
Yeah, well, I am down for it if you would like.
Hell yeah. As a reminder, also, you have 3 guests. You have 3 little goblins.
Yes.
That are hanging out in your house. 1 second, I'm rolling. And then you guys will be able to send a lot of texts, or even do RPs if you are interacting between each other or interacting with the goblins. Feel free to tell me if there are any interactions you want. I'll make a channel for it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, feel free to go off and have your little interactions. I'm doing my stuff.
Wow. Molly, do you want to do an RP with me, or would you rather do it in person?
I'm down to do it in person. That is
Maybe.
up to you
Maybe.
what you feel would. Lily has many things to say. But that is fully up to you. If you want to do it right now, I am totally down for.
Is that okay, God?
Do an interaction right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I think specifically Odessa would send a private comm to Judge to come and meet her in that little, like, the recreation suite.
Oh yeah, the hack suite.
Yeah. And if Judge does go up there, I feel like, because it can kind of, like, make any kind of scene, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like she's made it look kind of like a bar, and I think she's like maybe holding like a holographic like glass in her hand. And if Judge comes into the room, I feel like she just turns towards her and is like, well, I know I said we would talk about this over drinks, but we got caught up in a few things. I wanted to hear what you had to tell me, though. It sounded important.
Judge walks in, and seeing the bar set up, lets out a sigh, like the very famous smile, in like the corner, like in the corners of her mouth as she enters, and she says like, "You really know how to pick a setting." As she walks in and takes a seat on one of the, or just takes a seat, next to Odessa.
Yeah.
And Judge will, I imagine Judge is probably a bit quiet as soon as she gets in, and she's kind of like tapping like her finger on like the, like on her on her arm, just kind of thinking for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What's on your mind? Normally, you just get right to the point.
okay. Normally I do, yeah. But you and I both see that like we really have taken a different, the whole crew has taken a very different turn from what we really started as.
Yeah, it has changed a lot recently.
We went from doing very odd jobs to with a shitty ass company to now doing jobs that feel much bigger and grander and dangerous. A lot more dangerous.
To say the least, yes.
She's like tapping her arm, and it kind of stops for a second as Judge like lets out a sigh. I think this should be our last. I don't think I can. And you watch as Judge is getting a lot more, like her brow is furrowing, and she's like holding a hand to her head as she's trying to like think clearly as she goes.
Can-
Go ahead.
I want Odessa to like reach out her hand and like lay it over one of Judge's if she would let her.
She doesn't really react much, but doesn't say no or anything. But Judge says, then says, I try not to stay with crews longer than I have to. And typically, whenever things start progressing more with the crew, I will leave. And I like you guys. I think all of you are something else that I have not had the chance to meet in a long time. And that's why I don't want y'all doing dangerous things anymore.
I can't promise you that, Phoebe. You know that.
I know you can't. And that's why I also don't think it is good for me
Do you want to leave?
I think after hearing that, this is the first time Judge actually looks away. And it's not that I don't want to be a part of the crew. It's the fact that whenever I'm with a crew, bad things happen to them.
I don't mean to sound like a pessimist here, Vivi, but we're still going to go through tough things with you here or without you here. It's not all on you.
I know it's not. And
But we all like you, and I could never ask for a better pilot or a crewmate.
that's the problem though. Y'all like me. People
Why
who
wouldn't
like
we?
me, people who I get close to die. People, whenever I get with a crew and I like them, they die. I don't want that to happen to this crew. I don't want to be around when that happens, because it always happens.
That's not your fault. We can look
I
out for ourselves. It's
I
nothing is
know I know y'all can. Y'all are capable. I just don't know how. I just I don't want to risk it. And I think Judge like stands up for where she was sitting and just kind of doesn't really pace, but just kind of moves around just a bit to walks around this like holographic bar.
And who's gonna keep an eye on you if you leave, huh? What about the
Doesn't
bad things
matter
that are gonna
what.
happen to you?
Those things will always happen. Only and ever since, and Judge looks down at her arm and like clenches her hand and goes, ever since this has happened, it has just been shit after shit after shit. And this is the first time in a long while it is looking like it's not gonna be shit. And that's terrifying. I can handle bad things happening to me. I don't know how to handle when bad things happen to people that I care for.
I can't say that I went through everything that you went through, obviously, but when I escaped from the Golden League and I went to Absalom Station with Javi, it was terrifying. I had nothing left. I had to start over from nothing. And working all of those odd jobs, raising a kid, was the most peaceful my life has ever been. And in those beginning days, all I could think about was what if they came after us? Or something happened to him when I was at work and couldn't watch him. It was so terrifying. But I made it through, and he grew up to be a much better person than I ever was. It's gonna be okay, Judge, and I think you should talk to the others too. They might have something better to say about this. But I don't think you're gonna scare us away that easily.
You make it very hard to you all make it very hard to just up and leave.
If I ever woke up and found that you had abandoned this ship, I would hunt you down, Tango Judge, for abandoning your post, for starters. And then also give you a piece of my mind, personally. So don't ever try it without giving me notice first.
Understood, Captain Odessa Darling.
And that is an order, professionally, from your captain. And don't forget it.
All right. And yeah, I think Judge doesn't really say too much after, but just kind of sits there and thinks for a second. I'm sorry you had to go through a lot after leaving the order, and I'm glad you and Javi have really settled into something.
Well, I thought I had gotten away from all of that too until recently, so
Yeah.
seems like old things keep coming back to haunt us, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do. What happened with the order? Is there something specifically that happened, or
With the
what
Golden
was-
League?
Yeah, the Golden League, like,
Are you asking about why I left or how I joined?
whatever you're willing to share.
I left after fooling around, getting knocked up, you know how it goes.
Mhm.
But it just made me realize that I couldn't do that life anymore. As small of a thing as it was, I know that I didn't have to keep it, but I wanted to, and it just made me realize that I couldn't. There were too many close calls, and the work of assassination is not an easy thing to do. It was never really my choice to join them anyway.
Mm.
But leaving was harder because leaving meant that a debt didn't get paid like it was supposed to.
I think I know a thing or two about feeling indebted. So, yeah, that's not fun to deal with.
Yeah.
Given why like we're up in the like hack deck, I think Judge will excuse herself for a second and walk out into the little common area, grab some drinks, and come back. And hand one to Odessa.
She does a little cheers motion and will happily drink it.
Judge cheers his back and drinks hers as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the scene.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that's the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's really good, everybody. Okay. Does anybody else have something they want to talk to somebody about? Ken or Bug?
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Okay. Then I think that that's a really good time to stop for the day. Again, feel free to talk to me if you have any conversations you'd like to have with each other or with NPCs and messages, that sort of thing. The prep for the next session should take a couple weeks, and I will schedule it when I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
All right. You guys are going to be in the drift for a whopping 13 days.
Oh,
It was 3d6.
Damn.
Could have been worse. But yeah.
Could have been worse.
Alrighty, everybody, I'm gonna stop recording.